What's it like to be a hockey kid, someone you who loves hockey so much, to see your father play Herb Brooks you were 18 years old when Miracle came out? What the hell was that like to see? I mean, that iconic hockey film, and there's your dad playing Herb Brooks. What the hell was that like for you?
That was funny. That was It's interesting because until Miracle came out, the story of the 1980 Olympic team was sort of this mythical lore story. It wasn't something that was widely known amongst my age group.
Mm-hmm.
It was known. It was cool if you were a hockey player, but the world had kind of forgot about it. It had drifted into the history books a little bit. And that movie brought it back and made it tangible and palpable for people who hadn't experienced it. And for me, it wasn't this legendary game. It was only legendary insofar as other people's memories knew about it. There was no Instagram or Twitter or whatever the hell we'd use now to get our information back then. So it was only YouTube and DVDs. And so when that movie came out, it popularized it. And interesting thing, during that movie, they would shoot after we'd play sometimes. We'd play in Abbotsford or a couple other arenas.
Yeah.
And we'd play the game, and my team would play, and they'd finish, and then the crew would come in, and they would shoot. My dad would come in and use the ice, and they'd shoot after our game.
No kidding.
So there was probably 5 or 6 times where we'd play, the crew would come and watch, and then they'd take over the ice after the games. 2 of our players from our team actually left because they were making $40,000 or whatever. They made some real money during that time, and they left the team and then wanted to come back after the movie was over to join the playoff run, and it was like, I think you made your decision. I think you're done.
Did he ever
not coming back?
Did your dad ever make you skate till your drop after a game? Did that ever happen? Screaming again?
No. He wasn't that. He wasn't that bad of a pin. There's a big difference between a parent who makes you do that and then a coach who makes you do that. If your parents making you do that, I don't know. But I don't have great hopes for your relationship with your father.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.